Hello Minecraft Survivor, I'm Tony and welcome back to 1.8 SkyBlock. This is going to be Season 2 and right now we're on the brand new SkyBlock server, which actually haven't been released yet. We're just on the test ride and going to look at some of all the new features on the new SkyBlock server. Before we start, I'm going to apologize for not recording videos for quite some time, but we've been really busy moving house and so on. Anyway, let's get into it. So, I'm at the spawn. This is where you start out when you start playing. It's going to be some enchantment and there's a small tutorial on how to make your cobblestone generator, which is one of the most famous things on the SkyBlock server. On the left side you'll see some of all the basic commands. I'm not going to go through all of them, but some of the new commands you can see is ice biomes, for instance. You can change your biomes on the new server. You actually can create a team chat, so you can actually just talk with your members in your team, which is quite cool. But anyway, let's go around the spawn. You've all probably seen this spawn before. It was on the old HQuest server for a short while, but we actually removed it because the space for the shops was too small and we had some issues with it. But now it's back, and it's back in this big glory. And the shop has changed, you see, quite a lot. So right now you have villagers as shops instead of signs. So in here you have Blacksmith Joe, say hello, hi. You have Bookworm Phil, got Lumberjack. And over here you got Farmer Bill, you have Redstone Steve, hello Redstone. And you got Miner Bob. Ooh, and in the corner we have Monster Joe hiding. Monster? Huh. Well, I think it's a manhunter too. Anyway, one of the things that's changed on this in the shops is the layout. So right now, when you open up the shop, the first thing you see is the buy orders. And the difference from the old one is that all the prices here are changed. So that means if you sell a lot of stones, as you can see, some have been selling cobblestone here. Started at $10 for one cobblestone, now it's down to 8.65. So actually auto adjust. The more you sell, the lower the prices, the more you buy, the higher prices, and so on. If you right click on the sign up here, you get into the selling part. This is where you can actually sell. Oh, the other one was buying, sorry, so somebody been buying a lot. But you can also see here somebody has been selling cobblestone. It's gone down from 5 to 4.32. So this is the selling part. Read the whole word on top, because you can actually click and you go in. You can search materials. You can go back. There's something about you can. How is it? You can go in and you can shift right click and you can say if you want to buy a stack. In the selling, if you have the inventory down here, you can go in and you can actually sell all items you have in the inventory, so you don't have to sell your inventory but all items in your inventory, which is pretty cool. So that's changed, it's cool, and it's definitely going to reduce the amount of 99.99 famous cactus farms. Now you need to think what you want to do. Actually, all the items you can buy, you can also sell. So if you go into the Redstone Steel here, well, you might actually think that at some point, for instance, if the cobblestone fall a lot, well, it might actually be an idea to start producing redstone repeaters, for instance. Because right now you can buy them for 300 and you can actually sell them for 150. Well, that's only three cobblestone and some redstone torches, so it might actually be more profitable to sell redstone repeaters. So have a look at the prices, you might find something that's actually more profitable than anything else to sell. Anyway, the PvP area is still here as it was before. Nothing there has changed. Another thing that's changed is the nether. Now if you go warp nether, all of the nether has become totally mineable. All of nether is PvP area as the old server, but now you can actually mine the area. You can kill all the mobs here as soon as you're out of spawn. And if it all becomes too messy, we'll just reset the nether again. A small difference from from this nether to the old is you cannot fly here and you cannot jump here. You can use ender pearls of course, but you cannot use your donator commands. So this might change though, but at the moment you can. Another thing you cannot do here, you cannot set a home. So if you go out to a fortress and you find a fortress, well, you won't be able to set a home there and just spawn there again, because now you can actually build and mine again. So that's a huge change from the old one. If you create portals on your own nether for gold farms and whatnot, and you go through them, you actually end up here on your own island. This is the basic island. When you go in and type IS now, and you decide to create a new island, you'll have the opportunity of 3 different islands now. You're going to have an expert, which is really low on resources on what you gain, but you get some diamonds to begin with. And you get a new companion also, which is a rabbit. There's the easy mode, which is actually 2 islands, and you get a lot of resources to begin with. It's a lot easier to start out with. And then you have the standard one, it's this one, where you actually get a new companion. Hello H. That's a cow H. Hello. So you can decide if you want to keep it as a pet, or you're going to starve and you want to kill it to get some food. Anyway, what else have changed? Now, if you wanna have visitors to visit your island, in the past you had to you can just set warp, type in the command set warp. You can't do this anymore. Right now you need to place a sign, and you want to type welcome, like this, welcome. And this creates a new warping for visitors who come and visit your island. And if you want to shut it down really fast, you can just type IS lock and lock down your island so no visitor can visit you. But this will also, if you go into the island menu again, this will also list warps available. So because I've placed the sign now, you can see the available warps here is the Hackinator, Nisrock, Turbocom, and Native Pride. And a huge shout out to the Hackinator and Native Pride for testing out the server. They've been so helpful testing out and getting all this prepared for us. 2 dedicated players from the old Hatecrest server. Anyway, let's go back to the menu again. Another thing that's changed is now you can actually change biome. You cannot buy snow, for instance, in the shop. So it's going to be really interesting to see who's going to build the first snowman. So you need to change the biomes so that you have to snow in your biome and build up the snowman that way. There's a lot of raw resources you can gain by changing your biome. So the whole idea is for people to start interacting a bit more, building your own chest shops on your island. The challenges is a huge change also. The basic challenges here are the same as the old one. There's some have been adjusted to 1.8, but one of the big changes is, first of all, as soon as you complete one level of challenges and you unlock the next level, you actually rank up and it will actually show up in chat now. So you can start competing with each other who have made the most challenges. And no, you're not going to run out of challenges, because each week 10 new challenges will be added with more resources and more things to gain within game. So if we work out that, well, there's something missing in the game that is really hard to get, well, maybe we put in a challenge and you need to use the challenges to gain those resources. We're going to try and synthesize the shop and has as limit resources in the shop as possible, so you guys start interacting a bit more. But still, there's still a lot of resources in the shop, so you can actually get going and you can earn some money, basic money and all that. Anyway, this was the first tour of the new Hatecraft SkyBlock server, and I'm seriously looking forward to playing with you guys. So please join me up on hub.hatecraft.com, and then daily basis I'll be on as Tobacon, and the other days when I'm recording the video I'll be on as Nisrock. So shout out for me, and see you all later. Bye bye.